A very, very, very good morning to everyone. I'm so happy to be back on my walks, be back at the beach here after a long week of being very far from the beach. So, no, not very far. It's always as long as you're in a country where there is a beach, you can always access. But for me, it was not possible this week to actually go and get a beach. I am back in the beautiful Ras Al Khaimah. I'm back home. My name is 𝐻𝐻 𝐻𝐻, so mind your power for those of you who don't know me. And I'm back on my walks in the morning where I just share anything that is important to me, share any feelings, emotions, insights, inspirations that I have, that just that I see, that I have, whatever it is. So after that long week, there's a lot that happened, a lot on my mind, and a lot that I think is worth sharing today before I head off again next week. So first of all, it's really, really nice to just feel the sand again. I've been in shoes and heels, closed shoes, heels, not all the heels, also flats, but the whole week, and just getting into my flip-flops this morning, and or actually removing the flip-flops this morning on the beach and just feeling the sand with your bare feet is such a wonderful feeling. It's so blissful. It is really reconnecting you to nature. Yeah, that's really that. It's connecting you to feeling your feet. Did I feel my feet in the heels? Oh yes, I did. And they hurt sometimes. Then I had to change. But just feeling even the shells and the little pebbles underneath me is really, sometimes there are some shells here on the beach, and but also the tide is very, very low today. So when the tide is low, I have this whole stretch that is really nice, where I can play around, down and up, and water, and it's that sand that is so easy to walk on. So I'm really, really, really enjoying it this morning. But what I wanted to talk about today is actually something that has been on my mind the whole last week, and I have spoken about it in previous videos. A decision I had to make that wasn't easy for me to make, a decision of where I had to let go someone, and it is always hard when you have decisions to make that have a more factual side, more reasonable side, but also, of course, when it comes to people and emotions and how to deal with that. It reminded me of so many other things in life. We often, again, I spoke about decisions a lot, but here I really want to talk about that part in you that says it's a human being. But then again, especially when it comes to business, we need to do the things right. There is that saying, do things right, do the right things, or do things right. And is it the right thing? I don't know. We never know until we see results. We never know if what we decide to do is the right thing. But it is the right thing in the moment. But the thing is doing them right. And what is doing them right? For each person, it's different again. And for each, on the receiving end or the giving end, sender or receiver is always two different stories, two different sides. But I think what I learned, at least, and again, these are my thoughts, these are things that I learn. I constantly, every single moment of the day, I learn, and these experiences teach me so much, and that's why I'm sharing them with you. And really what I learned from this was sometimes to feel what is it that I really need for myself. And again, going back to what I always like to say, being selfish about myself and saying, what is at this moment, right now, the best for me and for my business, obviously. And then push away the emotions a little bit, because emotions interfere with us all the time. And it is hard to say to someone, you know, we cannot work together anymore. But there's always something around the corner. And there's always, when we look at the bigger picture, it's always, well, if it's not working right now, that means that there is some kind of energy where we're not aligned. There's something that is not, that there's something better for both at the end of the day. So sometimes, and again, here's the lesson that I had yesterday, and I think, I don't know, this might be helpful for a lot of you. It's really, sometimes we let our emotions, we let the emotions of others interfere with what we need to do. And we delay things, or we postpone things, or we don't do things at all. And again, do I know if it's the right decision or not? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I do feel that I feel lighter today. I feel that I'm going in the direction that is, at least at the moment, good for me. And I'm sure that this other person is also going into a better direction. There are new opportunities, and sometimes we are in a company, we are in an environment, we are with some people to learn things. And then when we don't learn anything anymore, when we don't grow, when we don't develop anymore, it is really time to go. So I'm babbling a lot about that because it was a big decision for me. It was a big thought process. Obviously things like this are not easy. It did bother me. Yeah, it did actually bother me that it was on my mind for so long. And did I feel lighter just after that not so nice talk? No, I did not. I did not. It stayed with me for quite a while as I was driving back. But eventually, and especially this morning back on my beach, I'm saying, okay, new day, new beginning. There is one person that is not working with me anymore, but hey, there is an opportunity for a new person to join and work. So there's always, you close one door, you open another door. And I am excited about the door I'm opening. I'm excited about what is actually going to happen. So think about, and again, I always like to take it back to you and reflect and let you think about what are things that maybe, what are doors that sometimes we leave open too long, we have to close in order to open another door. What are the things that hold us back? Because we're constantly thinking about them, right? How many times did I, in my last 2 weeks, did I talk about that I have a decision to make and it's not easy. So it was holding me back and it was taking off my energy of thinking of other things. So yeah, what are the things that are holding you back? What are things that you would like to change? What doors would you like to close in order to open new ones? Think about it and just do it. I said that before. Just do it. It feels good. So with that thought, I will leave you for today. Continue my walks. I only have today and tomorrow here before I leave again for a couple of days only, and then I'll be back in a couple of days. So I wish you a very good day from this beautiful beach, from this beautiful sky, the blue sky, from my heart. I'm wishing you, sending you love, sending you everything, the strength you want, you need today, whatever it is. I'm breathing it in and I'm sending it forward to every single person who is listening right now, and maybe beyond, maybe also the people who are not listening. So this is Mind Your Power. This is Mona Abdurrahim with you from Mind Your Power, and love and leave you for now with a big thought to think about. What door you need to close in order to open the other one. So have a great day, everyone, and see you soon.